So, Dan Meyer here, and I'm back. And what do I mean by that? Well, I'm getting asked by a lot of people to talk about analytics again, and it surprises me, frankly. I wrote a book 10 years ago about analytics. I did a lot of training. I've trained 10,000 Filipinos. I've trained thousands of companies. I've done talks and taught in schools and done a lot of things in the Philippines to help move from a general awareness of analytics to an actual implementation. And I've seen a lot of success. I've seen a lot of companies be able to broaden their analytics team. It's no longer a question as do I need it, it's how do I use it, which is a big change. The schools, now for 10 years, we've had schools teaching people how to do analytics, data science, predictive modeling, data storytelling, even basic artificial intelligence. So these things are no longer new. The challenge is people are still struggling to figure out how to use them. This is what surprised me, right? So I recently spoke at an event where there were about 400 professionals, mainly from procurement and sourcing. And almost all of them were in a situation where they were talking about how they still use Excel for most of their analytics. They really haven't gotten the value that they expected when they invested in starting to have more people that knew analytics, started investing in more tools that can help them process data faster, quicker, better. And they're still not sure what to do with AI. And like I said, I was surprised by this. I thought we kind of had that covered. That's kind of why I moved away from analytics and got really caught up into virtual assisting, because that was where I was needed. But it seems like maybe I should be back in analytics because I'm being asked to do trainings and to give talks again. How do we leverage the data we already have, right? So we've got plenty of data, almost too much, and we just can't do things with it. We're not getting really valuable insights. We're not getting good reporting. And then when we get the reporting and the insights, the management team's not sure how to deploy that information, how to use that information. So that's a need. It's really at the management and leadership level, trying to figure out how to really use data and analytics teams and tools to really move the decision making. So it's more real time, so it's more proactive, so it's basically predicting what to do. These things have not really happened in the majority of companies in the Philippines, and people thought they would have by now. So I feel like I can help with that. Also, people are trying to figure out how to use artificial intelligence, right? So on top of the AI tools that we already have, we still haven't really figured out how to use AI. And there's this big and quickly growing gap between the top 10% of companies in the Philippines that are figuring out how to use AI and are using it to do massively successful marketing campaigns and figuring out how to add more and more services and doing things that allow them to really, really corner the market in whatever it is they do. Then you have everybody else who's kind of still stuck in 2010. They haven't really moved the needle forward when it comes to decision making beyond Excel reports. And that's a concern, right? So you can't have artificial intelligence if you don't even have your basic analytics to the point where it's solid. And so that gap, artificial intelligence, is something that I'm going to help address. So I'll be working with my business partner, Doc Ligot, his picture here. Doc and I offer a series of trainings. Our basic one is a 2-day training where we each spend a day with you and your management team to help you figure out how to really empower decision makers and leaders and managers to be more data centric, how to make sure you're optimizing all the different people you've hired and all the different tools that you bought so that you're getting the best value for your analytics, and then how to prepare yourself to use artificial intelligence. What kind of AI? What do you use it for? How do you become more effective in your industry, in your business, in your niche with the AI? And which AI do you pursue? Are you going to do something that's going to talk with customers? Are you doing something that's going to help you streamline your inventory control? Whatever it may be, we'll be able to help you figure that out. We'll guide you on that path, right? So be on the lookout for trainings coming out from DMAI and from Seralytics, our two companies, as we move forward, trying to help the Philippines get back on track as a whole. When it comes to analytics and artificial intelligence. So there's some great people out there doing some great things. And we're really hitting at the high level success, but I think there's a lot of people being left behind. And that's what we're going to address. So if that's you, feel free to drop a comment, send me an email. You can find me easily by going to dmaiph.com, send us a message through the website or through our Facebook page, and let us know what we can do to help you finally get that feeling of like, okay, we're progressing, we're getting better. Our analytics was a good investment. We're able to actually start preparing for artificial intelligence. If you're AI ready, then we're successful with you. So that's my spiel for now. I hope it made some sense to you. I would encourage you to follow along my YouTube channel as I drop more content in the near future. And we'll be back again with more videos. At this point, thank you for subscribing to our channel. If you haven't, please do so. Drop a comment below and get out there today. Have a wonderful day.